We had a conversation and he said to me, "Coach, I want to be ready after the international break against Newcastle." This is the words of Christopher Nkunku to Mauricio Pochettino. Christopher Nkunku has posted so many pictures of him in training. He is so determined to be available for selection after the international break. Welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Michael Football channel. In this video, I'm bringing to you some injury updates on Christopher Nkunku, Romeo Lavia, Conor Gallagher, and the rest of them. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to subscribe and hit the like button on this video. Chelsea players, most of them are still in the international break, and one player that is in international break that is not supposed to be there is Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher had a little knock. He had a sore from the match against Manchester City in our 4-4 draw. He wasn't fit enough because he sustained a little knock. Yet, Gareth Southgate invited him. Even when Conor Gallagher went for the international duties, he wasn't able to train for the first few days. In a match against Malta that is not important, that is almost useless, Gareth Southgate yet started Conor Gallagher, who has a knock. Thank goodness he completed 46 minutes, and in that match he wasn't the Conor Gallagher we saw. He completed only one tackle, attempted one dribble which he didn't complete. He had one interception, created 0 chances, and took 0 shots. This is to show you the condition of Conor Gallagher. He was replaced at the halftime in the 46 minutes. So Conor Gallagher, we are being hopeful that come Newcastle, he will be in the best shape. This is a period that he's supposed to be rested so that he will recover well. We have a crucial game against Newcastle, and Gareth Southgate decided to risk our best player so far this season with the acquisition of Moses Caicedo at £150 million, together with the signing of Enzo Fernandez and the arrival of Romeo Lavia, who hasn't featured for Chelsea due to injuries. Conor Gallagher still remains the best midfielder, and for us to lose him in this crucial game against Newcastle, it will be very risky. Though Newcastle on their own, they have so many injury worries. According to reports, up to 10 players will miss the game through injury, including Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall is not injured, but he will miss the game due to the clause in his contract. He is on loan. Remember, he is still a Chelsea player and he cannot play against his mother club due to the clause in his contract. Another player that we are discussing is Christopher Nkunku. Earlier in the video, I read the discussion, the conversation between Nkunku and Pochettino. Pochettino is really in need of a player like Christopher Nkunku in our attack. During the preseason, we saw what Christopher Nkunku can bring to the table. He makes the right runs. He doesn't need to have so many touches. He positions himself in the right position, something that Nicholas Jackson needs to learn. If Nicholas Jackson can be in the right position, in the 18-yard, trust me, he will be one of the most deadliest strikers in the division. So Christopher Nkunku is fighting tooth and nail to make sure that he will be available for selection after the international game, for the game against Newcastle. But no matter what happens, one thing we are sure is that Christopher Nkunku, even if he makes the bench, he is not going to start. He has been injured since the preseason. So throwing him into the starting 11 against Newcastle, it will be very risky and it will be very unwise. I don't see Christopher Nkunku starting against Newcastle. No matter the form or condition he will be at that moment, I'm seeing Christopher Nkunku being named maybe amongst the substitute bench. The next player we are discussing is Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill missed the game against Manchester City due to shoulder injury. He sustained a shoulder injury in the training. That's why he missed the game against Manchester City. He was not even included in the match day squad, in the substitute bench. Some of us felt that it was due to his antics, his reaction towards his reactions and behavior in the match against Newcastle that made him not to be selected, but the reports clearly show that he missed the game due to injury. Though against Newcastle, we are expected to see Levi Koga back into the starting 11 because so far this season he has started the 11 games prior to the Manchester City game. So Levi Koga is expected to be fit enough before the game against Newcastle United. We are moving over to the next player who has been injured since signing for the club, who is yet to make a competitive game for Chelsea, Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia is also close. He trained today in the pitch. Hope that next week he will be available, he will be involved with the team, and we see after, day by day. Let's see when it is possible for him to get involved with the team. Romeo Lavia is so close to returning. He is very, very close to returning, but the game against Newcastle United is definitely too close and too soon for Romeo Lavia. We are expecting to see Romeo Lavia before the first week or second week of December. But one thing is certain, against Newcastle, we are not going to see Romeo Lavia. We still have abundance of words in the middle of the pitch. Moses Casido is there, Enzo Fernandez is there, Conor Gallagher is there, Leslie Ugochukwu is also there. So Romeo Lavia won't be rushed back because we are not lacking that much in the midfield depth. It is only at the attack that we have little worries. But in the midfield, our midfield is settled. So Romeo Lavia will be eased back gently, slowly, back into the team. The last player on this list is Kanechukwu Emeka, who we were expecting to see after the Arsenal game, but he had a knock before the Arsenal game, though he was named among the substitutes against Burnley, but he also suffered a setback in the training. So we are not going to see Kanechukwu Emeka against Newcastle United. The knee injury he sustained against West Ham is still a worry for him. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do well to hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to this channel. We have so many exciting contests coming your way. This is Miracle Michael Football Channel. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.